Hello guys, to another episode of my channel. Today I want to give you my experiences about servicing a watch, in this case an Omega Seamaster Professional 300M, the James Bond Seamaster in the automatic version. I've bought this watch in 2022. I bought it used and it was heavily used, and like many examples of the 90s or the O years, it was totally brushed. Somehow someone brushed the bracelet, and some of you left some comments below in the comment section that it looked awful and really used, and you were right, and I wanted the original Seamaster to look back. And so I thought, well, maybe I should give this baby a little makeup. Brought it to my local Omega dealer, and he promised me to send it to their in-house Omega service center. So they're officially licensed as a Omega also service partner. And they put it to the watchmaker, and he said that this watch needs some extra care. And so I decided for the entire makeover, the entire revision process of this watch. So I left it there, and I said it was okay to use their service center and not to send it to Omega directly to Bienne in Switzerland, because I thought maybe I get this watch quicker. So what is my experience? First of all, conclusion is that I would recommend you, if you want the full service, send it to Omega to Switzerland, because as far as I know, you get some kind of extra of the archives, you get some extra information on the watch that is quite useful. And as I've heard, you get this also the real Omega service pouch or box when they send it back. In this case, I simply got the watch out of the plastic bag. Was not a very nice presentation. I paid the entire 750 euros for it, and I didn't even get this case. This case I've got when I bought this watch from a gray market, a second-hand dealer. And this is what Omega service boxes look like a couple of years ago. Nowadays, you get this whole kit to open like the plastic one in the Moonswatch, you get with the Moonswatch, but with some kind of fake leather. So very nice, the overall construction of it. So here I got nothing. What else did I get? Of course, I got some kind of customer service card. Customer service when it was serviced and everything. Then I got the spare parts. Here you see the whole sealings to make it watertight, and they also switched out the crown and the helium valve, and also some dysfunctional spring bars, and also pins that hold together the bracelet. What did they do? From the outside, you can see they refinished it in the original way, so brushed and polished. I think this is quite nicely done, and also the clasp looks quite nice. I already used it. There was a heavy scratch there, so they couldn't get it out, but I'm happy with it. I didn't want to lose the nice details of the Omega logo and the Seamaster Professional here. What else? The lack of attention to detail. When I brought this one in, I said the clasp, the diver's extension is too loose, and I got the watch back and it was still loose, so I had to get back there again, and they fixed it. Now it's proper, it's tight. I never use it, but now it's tight. The mechanism was good already. What else? I think they really refinished it nicely. The brushing here looks a little bit, let's say, uneven. Could be a little nicer in my opinion, but the polishing is nice. Also, when you look at the bezel, you would say, what's with the bezel and the faded seconds hand? This was my wish, to let the bezel be as it was, a little bit faded, not too in your face, a little light blue. And I also like this faded red tip, which is more an orange right now. So this is original. I think the bezel action is a little more loose, but feels better than before. And of course, the action of the crown and everything is very nice. It's very accurate. Everything works fine. So in the end, I'm happy with it, but I wouldn't recommend you to go to the dealer, but to send it to Omega directly to get the whole Omega presentation box and everything, service box, and also maybe an extract from the archives. And right now I would have actually wished to really remake the bezel as well, because I think they would have give me the old bezel, so I can have swapped it out. But okay, it is what it is. But the conclusion is, maybe don't go to the dealer, but directly to Omega or to some kind of other watch expert and watchmaker. And when do you need service? You need service when the watch is quite old and there's something wrong with it. Otherwise, also the watchmakers there at the watch dealer told me that they would only recommend a service when there's really something wrong with the watch, but not on a regular basis, like every 5 or 6 years, just when something is wrong. And yeah, the third conclusion maybe is, think about the servicing costs of your automatic or mechanical pieces in general. It's not only the money you spend for those watches, but it's also the money you have to spend to take care of those. But still, I'm in love with this piece. It's really nice. Today I'm wearing my Breitling Avenger. This is maybe the next watch which will go into service, but I will send it directly into Breitling. It's a little bit cheaper, but here it is on my 7-inch wrist. I mean, it is a beautiful watch, and I'm happy to have bought it, but maybe I should have spent a little bit more to get a service one already, so I could have like saved a little bit money. And also I had to wait like 6 weeks for it, so it was pretty long in my opinion. So maybe at Omega it's only a couple of weeks more. Thanks for watching, and leave some comments if you have any questions or remarks.